I'm Detective Brent Dukes with Jackson Police Department. The thing I like most about Steel City drones on-site training was that all the way from the setup, the most basic parts of the setup of the drone and the equipment, to the more complicated questions that we had David on site. Having an expert right there with us to answer any questions we had was so helpful. Steel City was a one-stop shop. They offered a comprehensive package including equipment recommendations, training, certification, study guides, everything that we needed to implement this drone into our department, they provided. The M300 is a very complicated piece of equipment, and having Steel City on site to walk us through the basic operations to the more complicated operations to drone recovery should the worst case happen. Some of the training that we got on site was flight planning, emergency drone recovery should the worst case happen, dual flights with two controllers, one operator controlling the drone itself, the other controlling the camera. I would say that as sophisticated of a piece of equipment as this is, it's only as good as the operator who is running it, and the operator is only as good as the training they've received. I think you are doing your agency and yourself a great disservice by not getting this training, because there's no way that I would have figured out some of the capabilities of this equipment had I not had David on site as an expert. One of the first things David told us is that it's a tool, not a toy, and that you have this 14-pound piece of equipment up in the air, 400 feet in the air, that the liability and the risk with that is very high, and it should be taken very seriously because it is a serious thing. I like to think that I'm pretty capable with this type of equipment. I'm pretty savvy with technology, but there are things that I learned about this because David was there to answer questions in real time that I never would have learned on my own, or even with the other members of my department who were flying with me. If I didn't have his expertise in real time, there's just capabilities that I would be completely missing out on.